Well, Don Moyer, I think you're the only person. I mean, I've talked to hundreds and hundreds of people who've done, crowdfunding projects, but never somebody who's done three of them. And every time you do one, you make more money. I thought Kickstarter kind of stuff was only for like to kickstart your business, and then you go on and find something else. How do you bleed more blood out of the stone every time?
Well, if one Kickstarter project is successful, there's probably no reason a second one wouldn't be at least as successful, and maybe a third one as well. So in
Wow.
my case, I've done three now. I'm on the third one right now,
Yeah.
and each one has been a bit bigger than the one before.
Wow.
And I think Kickstarter is perfect for this model because it gives you ways to stay in touch with the sponsors of each project and to make contact with them when you have another project.
But if you have sponsors, you have those clients. The first time, I mean, I forget what like almost 1,000 people, or I have 1,000 people, bought the first ones, so you know who they are, right? So you're
Yes.
back on the kick, so you could contact them directly. Why give Kickstarter 10%?
I see. I think it's out of respect for the Kickstarter model. I
I
think they
see.
earn their percentage,
Uh-huh.
and I'm happy to continue to build on their platform.
Yeah, but you still have the names too. But to me, what's more important, you're getting more people. So it's not just to the same clients that want the latest edition of what you have. And by the way, we should explain what the heck you got.
I should, yes.
These are the neatest, I guess, dinnerware plates called Calamity Ware. You have one there? Show people.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Here's the current one, if you can
Right.
see it.
Ah, a little. Okay, good. Yeah. You see, well, let's show the big monster fish there because put it up a little higher. A little higher, higher, higher. Okay, you're right. There's a big monster fish. See, you think it's some old English plate, right? But it's really the monster fish eating the little village or whatever.
Exactly. So this is a series of sort of silly drawings on dinner plates.
Yeah.
Here's the first one.
Okay, little high. Ah, more monsters flying in the air, huh? Well,
So
I
they're
would
all
imagine at dinner time, I mean, you have a great conversation piece, right? Well,
exactly.
ah,
A lot of people are happy to sort of mock tradition. They
I
know this
see.
classic design has been around for hundreds of years,
Yeah,
but what it needs is more excitement. So
I
I've
see.
added monsters and calamities. They're all
I
called
see.
calamity ware.
Is that just the dark side of your brain coming out and you're trying to make a
A
joke?
little dark.
Yeah.
I think there are people who are far darker than
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
I think of
They,
these as whimsical.
I see, right. No, you're absolutely right. But I find it's a way to get out that, to satisfy that itch, the dark side, if you're doing it with a smile, you're still satisfied. So now the third is like even double the second one. I mean, that's what I can't get over. Like, so, I mean, you're saying you go back to the same clients, but obviously you're getting new clients. You're finding people, either Kickstarting is getting so much bigger, or you're just finding more people or whatever.
I
Yeah.
think it is that I'm finding new people.
Yeah.
Kickstarter makes that easy.
Yeah.
If someone wants to share a project with their friends, it's very easy
Right.
to do that. But I've also tried to find other web channels to make the plates visible, to help
Ah.
find homes for a lot of silly plates.
But these other web channels, are they also related to Kickstarter? Just to drive traffic to Kickstarter? Or no, you're selling plates other ways, huh?
Well, yes, these other sites are simply to draw attention to the project and
Oh, I
steer
see.
people to the Kickstarter project. The
Ah.
project is usually open for about 30 days, and
Mm-hmm.
in that time, we need to funnel as many people to look at it as possible.
So
Now,
go ahead.
uh,
Yeah.
I'll mention that something I did by accident, which turned out to be correct, I think, was I created a shopping site for the leftover plates after the
Ah.
Kickstarter project is finished. Those designs are available on a site called buycalamityware.com.
BuyCalamityWare.com, so you can get your plates there too after Kickstarter, right?
Yes,
Right.
exactly. So
Ah.
there's a lot of people who miss the Kickstarter window,
Yeah.
but are still interested in your project. and there needs to be a place where they can catch up.
Right.
And
Well,
in
are
my
you
case,
are you at the point of promoting that site also
uh,
as a separate business?
no,
No.
not beyond what I'm doing on
I
Kickstarter.
see. Yeah.
That's pretty much the only way people would find out about it. But
Right.
maybe later, when we have
Yeah.
6 or 8 plates to offer, it would be worthwhile to steer people directly to that site.
So you're looking at least 6 plates on Kickstarter. You're going to have 6 projects in the next year.
I
Yeah.
promised I would do 6,
Wow.
but I think I might do 8.
So what are you getting better at, do you think, in the second and third, try at this?
Um, well, a couple things. I know how to set up the Kickstarter sort of template. They
I
give
see.
you
So that's
a
easy, right?
structure.
Yeah.
It's now much easier to describe a project. Originally, I had to think hard about
Yeah.
everything, but now I'm learning how
Yeah.
to describe a project. And incidentally, I think that's one of the key steps of
Mm,
Kickstarter, that they give you a template that makes
yeah.
it easy to describe your project. And maybe even if you have no intention of launching your project, you should do that
I
exercise
see.
of describing it on Kickstarter using their
Yeah.
template. It costs nothing,
All
and
right.
it forces you to think deeply about what
Right.
it is you're offering and why
What's a
anyone would
value?
want
Right.
it.
Exactly. Yeah. And
It's a
what
good
else?
exercise.
Yeah. Do you have anything else besides that? You said, like, what did you learn? Okay, so you learned how to describe the product, so that was easier. And then what was also, do you think anything else you did differently the second time that
Yeah,
made those numbers jump?
I think I'm learning to say no.
Oh, to what?
Somebody
Money?
still. Um, a lot of people have special requests.
Oh, I
Customers have
see.
something they would like, and it isn't what I'm offering.
I
And
see.
they ask me to change what I'm offering to
Uh,
match what they want.
I see.
And in some cases, their idea might be brilliant,
Mm-hmm.
but in a lot of cases, it's just a pure distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to learn to stay focused on my vision
Right.
for what I'm trying to do, and filter out ideas that aren't ready. I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Someone would like a dessert plate or
Oh,
a
I
soup
see.
bowl,
Yeah.
and
Huh.
that's a great idea. But I don't have
That's not
time
for
to
me.
focus
Yeah.
on a soup bowl if I'm working
Right.
on the next plate.
You only have so much time.
So
The
somebody has to say no, and I'm the only
That's
person doing
maturity,
this, so
isn't
it's
it?
me.
Yeah, maturity is learning that. Well,
Yeah,
then,
but it's a
what
hard
about?
lesson to learn.
Oh God, I keep learning and relearning every day. How about marketing? Are there new things that you've learned about marketing?
Um, uh, I'm not
Or,
sure that there are. I think I'm doing the
really?
same steps that
No
I did the
kidding. Wow.
first time. I'm trying to think of people who might be interested in my
Yeah.
project and send them an email, and
Uh-huh.
that's really my main channel.
Hmm. So
Uh,
it's the same marketing technique. You just have probably more sources now that you could go back to automatically, and your time is spent just finding new ones. So you got that, your list is bigger, so to speak, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think if somebody's thinking about a Kickstarter project, I might urge them to think about doing something small initially
Mm-hmm.
to learn and maybe to build a customer base.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's no reason you can't do a second project or a
Right.
third. And you'll
Mm-hmm.
be in a much stronger
Stronger,
position the
yeah. Yeah.
second or third time because you do have supporters at that point and you know how it works.
So
That you don't have to hit a home run. You can just
right.
start with a
No, and
single.
I see you didn't even get greedy on your minimum requirement, to get this, but you just made more money on it every bloody time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So it's just I guess it's having the uh, you know longevity. It just gets easier. That's what seniors know that, don't we? Huh?
Yeah. It's something about learning from experience.
Right. How to use your energy. Well,
It's hard
thank
to.
you so much, Don. I'm so glad you're at it and so glad you're keeping at it. We need those plates. We need humor in our life, particularly at dinner time or any time. And
Anytime.
it's good to come from you. Thank you so much. And so it's buycalamityware.com if the Kickstarter's over. Otherwise, find Calamity on Kickstarter, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Wonderful. Take care,
Thank,
Don. Nice to
thank you,
talk to you
Matthew.
again.